The competition is always held in Lyon, France, every 2 years, and what's going on in those 2 days, there are 12 kitchens, and 12 of the chefs, which is half of the group of chefs in the competition, cook in the competition kitchens for 5 hours preparing their food, and that happens on 2 consecutive days.
And Bocuse d'Or is 24 countries, and the best of each country competes.
You know, when you look at Bocuse d'Or, you look at the thousands of people screaming at the chefs, cheering for their home country. You know, the passion for the food is indescribable and super emotional.
You've got the added excitement of a live audience, a crazy, wild, noisy audience that's just going berserk.
And we were really privileged that Vincent Parkinson and his team approached us to be partners with them. And the reason why these 2 groups came together is because we share a lot of values.
First and foremost, passion for food. We are that passionate about food, and we're that passionate about training. And when you look at the Bocuse d'Or competition, having to have an apprentice, a young apprentice of a specific age, that has to go through that whole training process for years with the competing chef, that speaks to how they value training their apprentices, and it speaks to how we value training young people and the belief we have in the strength of young Canadian talent.
Both Bocuse d'Or and Bocuse share similar values in the quality of food that we want to prepare in our daily lives and serve to our guests. And that, obviously, as a partner to Bocuse d'Or, the excellence that represents is very, very important.
We knew that we'd found a home when we were dealing with not only the preeminent culinary competition in the world, but also a competition that focuses so much on teaching and on teaching young people.
David Wong, great Canadian chef, very passionate about the Bocuse d'Or. He's been working 6 years to get to the competition, so it's been a long, long, arduous journey for him, and he's living his dream.
It's the opportunity to work with 3 amazing world-class chefs, David Wong, Vincent, Robert Saladicki. Just to rub shoulders with these guys is fabulous.
Our mission, first and foremost, is to help David Wong win, to ensure that he is on the podium. The Bocuse competition represents for Moxie's an opportunity to say that we believe that Canada can compete on the world stage.
We're a fiercely proud Canadian company, and they're fiercely proud Canadian competitors. And not only has Canada done well in the past, but it's going to do very well again, and it's going to do well with Chef David Wong.
It's very much like a sporting event, actually. Like the Olympics, we are going to work with a coach to train David on that sort of sports psychology, to prepare him for the unknowns.
Get ready for a ride. This is going to be fun. That's the short and sweet answer. It's going to be something else. It's really going to highlight the passion we have for food and how we want to share that with the young people that work for us.
And food speaks to people. It speaks to people in a way that we can't even accurately define, and I've tried for years, but it brings us together as families, it brings us together as colleagues, it brings us together as friends, it brings us together even as lovers and dates. That's what attracts us, all of us, to this terrific industry. That's what attracts us to dedicate our lives and to dedicate our careers to this thing called hospitality. But at its very center, and in a very, very lasting way, is food.